Hi everyone, very welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. My name is Jayati Chakraborty. I keep posting videos, various topics related to MS or PhD in US or Canada, mainly how you can get your admission and most importantly how you can get your admission with full funding if you are planning to come to US or Canada to do your PhD. So for so many days I have been getting requests to make a video on how to write an SOP, and honestly I wasn't making it not because I was ignoring all your comments. First of all, thank you so much for so many comments, and your comments really do motivate me. Yeah, I know that because of my semester and all these things I can't really get so much of time to make new videos, but once my semester will get over during the summer, I hope that I'll be able to make more and more videos. Anyways, so for SOP thing, why I wasn't making a video on SOP, because already there are so many videos out there on YouTube, so that and those videos are really helpful and they will be telling you in proper way that how to write an SOP. And I wasn't sure enough that what else I can say that can add some value. I just don't want to make a video just for the sake of making. I really wanted to add some valuation towards your time. That's why I was just keep thinking that what I can say that will motivate you to write an SOP, and also at the same time which will make sure that the standard of your SOP is improving by seeing my video. So that was the reason that I wasn't sure enough that I will be really able to help you. That's why I wasn't making it. So when I'll be talking about writing an SOP, first thing I'll be talking about what is SOP and what are the steps you can follow and what are the steps you should never do or you shouldn't ever take to write an SOP. So first, what is an SOP? And if you don't know, then the full form of SOP is statement of purpose. So basically, why universities do ask you to provide statement of purpose? First of all, statement of purpose and personal statement, these two are different. In statement of purpose, mainly universities are asking you to write why do you think that you wanna pursue that particular degree. If you are pursuing MS, then why you wanna do that, and if you are pursuing PhD, then why do you feel that PhD will add some valuation towards your career, or what is your career goal? Why do you think, or where do you want to go after completion of your PhD, and how PhD will help you in order to achieve your goal? So all this sort of your purpose, basically you have to write the purpose, a proper purpose, that why do you want to take that degree or why do you want to do that degree. It's not because just without any goal or anything you just decide, okay, it seems very fascinating of having a doctorate, doctor before my name, that's why I want to do my PhD. That shouldn't be the reason. You should be really passionate about research, that then only you will be able to devote 5 to 6 years of your life, and this is not a very short period of time, this is a long period of time. So in case of statement of purpose, universities want to see that you have a proper goal, or it is very clear to you why you actually want to take that particular course, or why do you want to take that degree, and why you feel that that degree will help you to achieve your goal in future. So that is about the statement of purpose, or what it is. There are few steps that you have to take, or that I believe that will be definitely help you if you will be taking even before writing the SOP. The first is that, of course, I think that when you are planning to write SOP, you already have made up your mind that which are the universities you will be planning applying to, or at least few of the universities you have in your mind that where you will be applying to. So go to those universities website and find out what are the questions they are actually asking you, what are the questions they want you to address while writing your SOP. And if you are going to the university's website, in most of the cases you will see that there are few questions which are common to all the universities, just like what is your purpose, and why do you think that will be taking you, and how your previous courses, how your previous work experience is related to that particular field. So this sort of few generic questions you will be getting, at least 3 generic questions you will be getting if you are going to the university's website. Write them down and try to start writing your SOP by addressing those questions. Starting the SOP is the challenging task, I can totally understand, and once you have started, it's not that difficult to continue writing, but while you are start to write, it is very difficult. So make sure that you have those questions. At least when you will be having those questions, now you have a proper idea that what you want to write, or and when you know what you want to write, basically then you can always improve your writing. But it is very important to understand and to make sure that you know what you want to write, because you are providing them your GRE score, your TOEFL score, your CV and your transcripts. Then what extra, why do you need to write? It seems very confusing. At least it was very confusing when I was first started writing my SOP, and those questions really do help me. So the first step is to go to the all universities website and to find out what are the questions they wanna know from you. And then the second step is to writing the first paragraph, which is probably the hardest one. And even start writing the SOP. The another second step I'll be asking you to do that, take a notepad and write down all the points in the bullet form. Write down all the points that you wanna say, and don't say more than one point in one paragraph. And one paragraph also shouldn't be more than 10 to 12 lines, like that. Don't make half page paragraph. They will get bored so easily. And don't write your SOP more than 1.5 pages or 1500 words. No matter how much work experience you have, no matter how many degree courses you have done, but you have to write your SOP within 1.5 pages maximum or 1500 words. Anyways, so the first paragraph is the hardest one. On your first paragraph, what you can do, you can write your motivation, like why you wanna do that particular degree course. Okay, so when you are writing your motivation, come up with a story. They just really want to learn from you that why you are interested, not on that particular university. That portion you have to address, but not in the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, nothing about the university. In the first paragraph, it is about you, about your motivation, that why you wanna go to some other country and you wanna pursue your degree on that particular field. And while you are writing your motivation, that could be coming from your childhood, that maybe from your childhood you had that dream, or maybe while you are working you find that, okay, if I will be enhance my skill set by having another MS degree or by having a PhD, that will help me. That is also one type of your motivation. So whatever your motivation is, write it down in the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, don't write anything about your previous university or college, or don't write about your office name or about the new university. Just write about yourself, about your motivation. Then coming to the second paragraph. In the second paragraph, try to establish that why do you feel that you are a better candidate for that particular course. If you are someone who is pursuing the same subject, just like you have already done your masters in physics and you are doing further, you want to do PhD in physics, then why you believe that an additional degree course on the same subject will be helping you. And if you are changing your major, just like you have done your MS in India, basically you have done your masters in economics or in business, and now you wanna, or statistics, and now you wanna move to data science, you wanna do another masters in data science. Now then the thing is that why do you want to change your subject? So you have to write down that, maybe just an example, that after your masters, maybe you have done a job in the field of data analytics, and now you feel that if you want to really achieve some place, then you should have more and more knowledge in the field of data science, and that's why you want to pursue a degree course in data science or any other thing. But whatever it is, if you are changing your subject, then make sure that you are establishing that. And even if you are not changing your subject, then also make sure that they are understanding that why you are the best candidate on that particular field, because you are just not applying that you will be paying money and you will be getting your degree. If you are applying to get funding, then your competition is too high. If you are planning to come by paying money, then your competition is way too low. But while you are trying to get full funding, your competition is too high. Almost like 80 to 90 students are applying just to get your position. So if you want to make sure that you are the best one and they will be choosing you, then it is your job to convince them that you are better than all other, say like 90 80 candidates are total applying, including you, then you are the better one than all other 89 candidates. And that should be, you should be convinced them by your second paragraph. By the end of your second paragraph, they should be making their mind that yes, this student has something to give us, so we should be considering this student. And that is not after after second paragraph. First paragraph, your motivation, and that should be also convincing them that yes, that motivation is really interesting. Let's read the second paragraph, and on the second paragraph, that why you are the best one. So by the end of the second paragraph only, they should be clear about taking you. Okay, then the third paragraph or in the fourth paragraph, whatever, you can write in details about your about your undergraduate. Don't write about your high school or secondary school education. Nobody cares about your high school or second school. Start from your undergrad, and don't write your scores, that they can see from your transcript. Don't repeat anything which they already have or which they can see from your transcript, from your CV or anywhere else. Don't repeat your GRE score, TOEFL score. Write what they can't see from any of these particular things. So on your third paragraph, fourth paragraph, write about like what are the courses you have learned and how those courses actually helped you, and how those courses helped you to maybe to do your job, or if you are writing any research paper or something, how those courses are helping you to write those kind of research projects or anything like that. And if you are working, then on the fourth or fifth paragraph, write about your work experience. And if you are not working, then also it is completely okay, don't worry, it's fine. Then also write them that why after your masters or after your undergrad you are not doing anything. That is completely okay to tell them that yes, I decided that I will be devoting all of my time on the application process, and it is a really challenging process. That's why I'm not working or I'm not doing anything, but I'm devoting all my time on the application process. Once I will be done with my application process, I will be start doing something before getting admission. It's absolutely okay. And tell them, don't lie to them, just tell them everything in details. And if you are working, then that is an added advantage. Then write them down and write them a small paragraph about your work, how your work is contributing in your life, how it is making you a new person, or how it is making you a better person than what you were before joining the job. So in this way, write down at least four paragraphs. And then fifth paragraph, write about that particular university, that why you were choosing that particular university. If you are choosing because of any particular professor, then keep at least 1 month to do a proper research about that particular professor's work, and mention few of his or her work that is motivating you. And if you want to work on that particular area, then also write that how those particular research is motivating you, and how your research work is aligning with that particular professor's work, and what are the things you are planning that you expect also that you will be learning from that particular professor. Don't write all the works has been done by the professor. A professor may have written 50 papers. Don't try to write down everything about all those papers. Even if the professor has worked on say like 20 papers on the area you want to apply to, then also don't write about all the papers. Pick 2 or 3 the most relevant papers which are most aligning to your research work, and then talk about these papers only. Just keep that in mind, that SOP you are writing because you wanna make sure that they will get to know you more in details from that writing. They don't want to know about their own work. They know very well what are their works and what they did, what they didn't. So don't let them know about themselves. Let them know about yourself. So this is about the 5 paragraphs. And on like at the same time, in anywhere in the 5th paragraph, you can write that why you are choosing that particular country. If you are choosing US or Canada, write it down that why you wanna do that. That is one thing. And that part also like 1 to 2 lines. And another thing, don't write generic SOP for all the universities. Yes, you can have a general figure or general body which will be same for all the SOPs, but depending on your SOP, change your like the last paragraph. Of course you have to change if you want to come to any particular professor, and you have to devote that time that you are doing research on each professor. So last paragraph, of course you have to change. Even the first paragraph, just I can give you example in my field. So like you want to apply to somewhere where, say like you want to do your PhD either in health economics or in labor economics. You don't know exactly which one will motivate you in future, but these are the two fields you have narrowed down. You haven't narrowed down even further, but these are the two fields you are sure that you want to do. So, and you are applying to one particular university where their more main emphasis is on labor economics. Then your first paragraph, like the motivation, that motivation should reflect something on labor economics. You have to manipulate that. And if you want to apply to somewhere where their focus is in health economics, then you should be clear that your motivation is stating something about health economics and how and why this subject is very interesting to you. So in this way, first paragraph and the last paragraph you have to change in for each universities. Don't write first and last paragraph like the same thing for all the universities. The other body you can keep them same, but these two you have to change. So these are the things what you have to do. These are the few things. And also another important thing, that is one of the most important thing that you have to do, is that you have to make sure that someone is reading your SOP, not one person. If possible, ask as many people as you can to read your SOP. It is not only because of grammatical mistake, but also to make sure that people are giving you their feedback. And if possible, then in the same field, then they will understand your SOP in more details. And make sure that they are giving their honest feedback, not they're giving you feedback to make you happy, but to their honest feedback to actually helping you. And grammatical mistake, yes, if you have any, make sure that there is no any grammatical mistake. One common mistake that you can have, because in India some spellings we write is completely different. Just like take labor, in India we write LABOUR, here we write LABOR. So this sort of things you have to make sure that you are writing not in Indian term, in their way, because ultimately you are applying to their university. That's why you have to. And so, and ask your friends or your teachers, whomever you are asking to read, that is it coherent, like one paragraph is related to the other paragraph, like there should be a link. It should be very fluent that you are stating a story. It's not like when someone is reading, you have to be respectful towards the reader, that because that reader is reading maybe more than 80 or 90 SOPs. So if you want to establish that you are someone who they should be taking into, then you have to make sure that the first thing they are understanding is that you are respectful. You are respectful towards them in terms of their time, that you don't write something just because for the sake of writing. Rather you value your readers and you want to make them understand. That's why you are writing it in a more lucid way. These are the things that you have to do. And there are a few things now I'll be talking about that you should never do. The first thing is that in most of the cases we start writing our SOP right after our GRE, and in GRE we have done with so many difficult words. Don't write any of those words. Don't write an SOP where they even have to take out their dictionary. Don't write. Just write them in a normal, very lucid language. Just write what you feel like. Okay. The second thing is that never ever ask anybody else to write your SOP. This is your SOP. It should reflect what exactly you feel. Don't pay money to any other institutes or anyone to write for your SOP. Write your own SOP, because if you are coming here, then you have to write so many essays, so many presentations you have to give. If you will be paying someone and if you are asking them to write for your SOP, maybe you will be getting the admission, but after that you have to face the problem. So if you are getting a chance to enhance your skill, enhance it. Start writing 2-3 months before than paying someone an extravagant amount of money. This is the second thing that you should never do. And then the other things that you should avoid is copying from someone else. Don't copy from anyone else's SOP. This is your SOP. Give up plenty of time, even before taking your GRE exam, even before writing the SOP, at least 3-4 months before writing your SOP. Start thinking about it. Start thinking about the first paragraph. Start thinking about the story. Start thinking about the story which you want to tell them, to make sure that they will be understanding that you are motivated enough. So even if you are taking, say, like 2 months to write your SOP, don't forget to devote your time even before writing your SOP. At least to write a really good SOP, you should give at least 4 to 5 months, and then only you will be getting your admission with full funding. So these are the steps basically I followed while I was writing an SOP. And while I was writing my SOP, I also followed few other videos, and I'll be giving the link below, so that you can get some help from those videos as well. Honestly, no one is asking me to give the link of all those videos. I'm giving it because those videos were really helpful when I was writing my SOP. That's why I'm giving. There is no other reason behind it. And if you are till here and watching my video, then thank you so much for your time and patience. I hope that this video is somewhere helpful to you. And if you have subscribed to my channel, then thank you very much. It means a lot, as I always say. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe, as it is completely free. And also please press the bell icon so that whenever I'll be posting any video, so that you can get the notification. And if you have liked my video, then like, comment and share my video. And if you haven't liked my video, then also don't forget to press the dislike button. Okay, by the time I post my next video, stay happy and stay blessed. Bye bye.